Hey everybody, this is Castle, and welcome to again a two-pack mod review, I guess. And today we'll be going through the Cidiosaurus, which is on my right, or from your side is seeing the left, and the Plateosaurus, which is on my left but your right. Without further ado, let's begin. So first up is the Cidiosaurus. The Cidiosaurus is made by the mod creator ShnookySeuss. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. And it is also the mod creator that created the Draconiasaurus, which I have went through way back then. I'll put a link to that video in the description below, but the Draconiasaurus was actually pretty good. So let's I have high hopes for this, and let's begin. So first up, the Cidiosaurus only has two models. There's no R variant, aberrant variant whatsoever. However, the two models are male and female. For the female, it has no feathers, but for the male, it has feathers, which is kind of similar to real life, where the male needs to look nicer to attract the females. Well, let's go on the guy and let's check out his abilities. Well, first up, as you can tell, it has a short bit of a charge up run, as you can tell. Like, the longer I run, the faster it goes. And let's pick out those Triceratops to fight. So first up is his left click ability, which is a bite attack. Right click is a claw swipe, but hold on a second. Yeah, it's a claw swipe as shown here. However, this claw swipe does have a bit of a special ability. So the claw swipe has in a sense, a bit of a secondary ability where if I click my right click while sprinting once, I will open my hand up like that. And if I'm not mistaken, if I were to run straight into someone, like for example that Iguanodon there, I will do I'll do a swipe attack that deals massive amount of damage, or rather more massive than the usual claw and bite attack. Let's see that one more time. Yep, there we go. It's like, I don't know, it's like a soccer player trying to high five his fans while running through them. But in this case, it actually hurts them. Like so. So for its third ability, it requires 4 additional pack members. In this case, I have to, have these 4 other Cidiosaurus here. So if you press C, you'll do a pack roar. And basically, this gives the pack leader buff along with the buffs similar to the direwolf to all of the pack members. And lastly is the X key, which is an aesthetic roar. And honestly, it looks pretty cool. Like that little pullback before the ground, and this Iguanodon is right here. And lastly, its spacebar is a standard jump key. So yeah, this is the Cidiosaur, a better raptor to be very honest, with a much better abilities and a charging up sprint, which is very good for running around. Up next is Faye's Plateosaur, created by the mod creator Faye. And if I'm not mistaken, Faye is still developing the mod, but in ASA instead. So if you're playing ASE, the Plateosaur is the only creature available, or will be available ever. If you want to get more of Faye's mod, cause honestly, after I seen through what he or she made, it's pretty interesting, pretty good also, and also pretty vanilla friendly too. If you do want to continue supporting her in terms of downloading mods and whatnot, I guess you need to get ASA. Now that we got that out of the way, also let me get this dead body out of the way. Alright, chill. Let's go through each of the Plateosaur. So first up is the normal Plateosaur variant. As it looks, it looks derpy, it looks adorable. Adorably derpy, to be honest. Next up is the R variant, which has more of a zebra stripe and still equally derpy. And last one is the aberrant variant, which has more of a volcanic glow to it. Now let's take a look at its abilities. So what does this seemingly unremarkable creature that is even smaller than a parasaur able to do? Okay, so let's go through each of its abilities. So first up, it's its left click. Its left click is a 2-hit? Yeah, a 2-hit attack with its claw. As you can tell, it's not really doing much damage. Right click is a bite attack, which also doesn't do much damage, and also doesn't harvest, you know, trees and leaves. Its left click does though. Its C key is a bit of a question mark to me because it looks like it's grabbing something from the ground, but I can't seem to, you know, get it to work one way or another. Its spacebar is to do a small little hop. And yeah, that's actually it for the abilities. And there might be wondering, wow, okay, so you said this is, I know you said that this is vanilla Kasu, but it's pretty unremarkable. It's like it deals very little damage. Yeah, it hits twice, but it deals very little damage to the claw attack. It, you know, its bite doesn't even, it deals less damage than the claw attack and doesn't even harvest the plants around. It's just a shittier version of a Therizinosaur. So what's the whole good thing about this? Well, that's where its saddle comes into play. So the face, not face. So the Plateosaur does have a saddle which you can create and it's relatively cheap. And I will, if you ever download this mod, I will highly suggest you trying to tame this creature immediately as possible. As if you put on the saddle, you will be able to unlock 3 of these crafting recipes. So when you open the inventory, you can see that there is 3 new crafting recipes, or rather, not really crafting recipes, but I guess fermenting recipes, similar to when you cook items or when you make cables, where it takes time for it to even cook, inside the creature's inventory. And the 3 items are the Knuckleberry Jam, the fermented Knuckleberry, and the golden Knuckleberry Jam. So what are all of these items? Well, first off, let's go with the lowest tier one, which is the fermented Knuckleberry. So the fermented Knuckleberry, it's easily craftable by just throwing Knuckleberries inside the Plateosaur inventory, and you'll just slowly craft. So what is the fermented Knuckleberry? Is it the Knuckleberry but much more effective? No, it's actually a Major Berry, but you twice as effective, I guess. And if you're thinking, oh, okay, so I can use this to get early, like, you know, just shove it inside a herbivore's face and you just tame twice as fast from using a Major Berry, right? You're right. However, there is a better alternative, and that is this, the Knuckleberry Jam. The Knuckleberry Jam is created with 6 Knuckleberries, 2 Major Berries, 1 sap, and 2 Tinto Berries. So again, relatively cheap. You just need to get the sap. And honestly, the sap on some maps are way easier to get than the rest. And what is the purpose of this Knuckleberry Jam? Well, this Knuckleberry Jam is what mutton is to herbivores. So that is enough said. Meaning that this is very, very good. Very, very powerful of a item. And last of all is the golden Knuckleberry Jam. So the golden Knuckleberry Jam is created using a giant bee honey, or 2 giant bee honeys, 1 Knuckleberry Jam, 2 narcotics, 6 sap, and 10 stimulants. What this does is not, it doesn't immediately tame any herbivore you feed it to. Rather, it gives tame herbivores a 2-minute boost to healing, speed, resistance, and damage. And if you pair this up with the vegetable cake, it will work 100% wonders for any boss fight, especially against a dragon in your playthrough. So yeah, despite this creature being relatively unremarkable, you know, just being a more horrible version of a Therizinosaurus, it actually is a very powerful and very helpful creature in terms of helping to tame other herbivores. As I think that's pretty much very needed in Ark, because the carnivores have mutton to actually help, you know, help them help you tame the creatures faster. However, herbivores don't really have that. At most you have what, carrots, vegetables, and that's it. You don't really have much of the rest. So yeah, this is a very welcome addition to any of your vanilla Ark playthrough, because it feels like it's actually should be in the game to be very honest. And with that, I'll end this video here. Apologies for the short video, as again, all these, you know, 2-pack videos are much more shorter because it usually only features one creature at a time. Okay, this has been Kasu, and I hope to see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye! Say bye. Not like that, alright. Come on, say bye too. Terrifying.